Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Ask Coach Marie. I'm Marie O'Neill, founder of Padma Life Coaching, and your host on this series. This is the place where you ask a question and I give my unique opinion as a life renewal coach, astrologer, and past life regression facilitator. Please know that I'm not a therapist and I will never tell you what you must do. Each week on Friday, a new video is released with me answering 2 questions from the viewers. In addition to those 2 questions, I talk about various other life renewal topics. Before we get started with the questions for today, there's a couple of announcements. One, I have started a Substack page. That page is designed to do a deep dive into some of the topics that we discuss here on the Ask Coach Marie series. It is in the form of an email that would be sent to you so that you can read it. If you're interested in joining the Substack community, please go ahead and click on the link that is going to be in the description below. I am excited to have this Substack page, and I hope that you enjoy it. The other announcement is the virtual healing retreat, the next one, which is coming up on August 19th and 20th. This one is about finding your flow. In it, you're going to learn, hopefully, what your power animal is, because we all have one. The power animal represents the traits that we are cultivating within ourselves. It represents our strengths. It also can help us with our shadow. There's other presentations that are going to be given on that retreat, but that is just one of the ones that I'm going to be talking about. The retreat, as I said, is happening on the 19th and 20th of August. It is over 2 days, 3 hours each day from 1 to 4 p.m. Pacific time on the 19th and the 20th. I'll put the link below so that you can just click on it and it'll take you to the Eventbrite page, which has all of the information there. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the questions for this week, shall we? All right, the first question comes from Marcus, who is in Detroit, Michigan. Marcus writes, I'm trying to make a big career change, but I'm overwhelmed by all the advice and options out there. Everyone has an opinion, my family, friends, articles online, and I'm finding it hard to listen to my own intuition. How can I tune out the noise and make a decision that feels right for me? This is a really good question, Marcus. And it's very difficult to know what is right for you when your mind is all over the place and when you have a lot of noise. You've got to find a way to calm yourself. And calming yourself is not always an easy thing to do. However, it can be done. In the morning when you get up, it's always good to sit, quiet the mind, get in your body, because you're going to be able to know what is right for you if you are in the body. And what I mean by being in the body, you can put your awareness anywhere in your body and feel it there. You're doing that with your mind. If you can sit quietly and do that and stay in the present moment, meaning keep your awareness where you are in the present moment, that is going to help you with quieting the mind. When you need to make a decision, this is the place that you go to make that decision, because you don't want to make it out of fear. And you don't want to make the decision based on what somebody else feels is right for you. Stay present and make your decision from that moment. Don't think about anything that is negative. Don't think about the outcome. Just think about what is right action for you. This goes a long way with helping you to make decisions that are right for you. I hope that helps. Please comment below. Let me know how you get on with this, okay? All right, let's move on to the topic of discussion for this week. Our topic today is tuning in, trusting your inner guidance for big decisions. This is a huge topic, and a lot of times we have issues trusting the decisions that we need to make because of fear that we're going to make the wrong decision, fear that, something else is going to happen, the fear of the unknown. And it's important to know that our intention, of course, is the most important thing. What is it that you want? What is your purpose for the outcome that you're looking for with this decision? Your outcome that you want, what is it based on? Is it based on fear? Is it based on love? Is it based on altruistic tendency or purpose? Because that is, the foundation, that is the energy that you have to work with to make any decision, especially one that is important because whatever we do does have an outcome, and it does take us to the next phase of our life or the next decision that we need to make. So when you have a big decision to make, you've got to look at not just the outcome that you want, although that's important. You have to look at your intention behind the outcome that you want or the decision that you are wanting to make. When you need to make a big decision, it's always good to send out a prayer. This is what I do. I send out a prayer to the spirit guides, to the higher mind, to the divine, to the goddess, and ask for guidance with making these decisions, because some decisions are so big or so important that you're not able to decide on your own. It doesn't mean that the universe will interfere and tell you what to do. It never does. However, it will help guide you to an optimal decision for you. So first and foremost, I would always ask for guidance and listen to that guidance, or listen for that guidance. And that guidance can come in many ways. It can come through nature, it can come through friends, through watching a TV show, that you want to pay attention to what shows up in your life, because that related to the decision that you need to make, because that is information that is golden being sent to you from the divine. To make big decisions, you never want to do them on the spur of the moment. If you can, you really want to take your time and get quiet. Listen to that inner voice that you have. This is always going to be the best way to know whether you are on the right path or not. Feel what the decision that you're leaning towards feels like in the body. That's going to give you a lot of information. So as I said, this is a huge topic, and I'm just really touching on it here. I'll probably do a deep dive on this topic in one of the Substack articles that I'm going to write to give you more information. But anyway, hopefully this will help you. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the last question for today. Our last question comes from Ethan, who is in Omaha, Nebraska. Ethan writes, I often ignore my gut feelings about small things, like whether to trust a new acquaintance or take a certain route, and later find out my initial instinct was right. How can I get better at recognizing and acting on these intuitive nudges in everyday life? Thank you, Ethan, for that question. And I have to say, you're probably already getting better at that question. You're probably already getting better with this. And I say this because you've been receiving lots of lessons around this particular subject. Remember, we are in school here on the earth plane, and we learn by experience. So you're getting lots of experience with what not to do, which hopefully helps you cultivate what you need to do, which is trust your instincts, because they are golden. Those instincts of yours, they're coming from your inner self, from your higher mind, and they are there to protect you and to guide you. When you don't pay attention to your inner guidance or your instincts, you know that usually the outcome that you get from not paying attention is not what you want. Therefore, you hopefully will then be cultivating the wisdom of knowing what to do, because you know the consequences of not doing what it is you need to do for yourself. When we learn through pain, it is one of the greatest teachers, and I hate it, but it is a great teacher. So hopefully that helps you. Please put a comment below. Let me know how you're getting on. Let me know if you have begun to pay attention to your instincts and follow through with them. All right, we have come to the end of this episode. I thank you all for spending your time with me. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It really does help the algorithms. If you would like to learn more about me and the services that I offer, check out my website, padmalifecoaching.com. There's information on all of the services that I offer: astrology, life coaching, and past life regression. You can sign up for a session or even learn about how I work with clients. If you'd like to learn more about how I work through some of the issues that I've had, the traumas that I've dealt with, check out my book, And the Lotus Opened, a memoir. You can find that book anywhere online books are sold, such as Amazon, Barnes & Noble, 8 Books, any of the bookstores online. If you have a question that you would like me to answer, please send them to padmacoach@icloud.com. That's padmacoach@icloud.com. Once again, please be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you back here for another episode next week. Bye-bye.